Good morning, dear students. Today I am going to discuss the question of RX Agarwal. So here, exercise 1A, question number 1, first part. I will explain one question because all questions are same, so you can solve. So first question is 9018. You have to write down in digits form. So first we will write down ones, tens, hundred and thousand. Now at ones place you have to write down 1, 18, 9018 ना, तो 8, फिर at 10 place 1, 100 there is nothing to 0, and 1000 9. So this is your 9018. Now the second question is you have to write down in this number like this. So what you will write down? This is ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000. You will write down 60, 3,000, this is 63,005. Now you can check, this is ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000. So 63,005. Now this one is third question. Write in expanded form. So expanded form is very easy. You have to check the place value. This is ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000. So 8 on one place, we will write down 8 multiply by 1 plus 6 on 10 place, we will write down 6. Tens you means you know that 10 multiply by 10 plus 7 on 100 place, you know that 7 multiply by what? 100 plus 5 on 1000 place, we will write down 5 multiply by 1000 plus 1 on 10,000 place, to 1 multiply by 10,000. Clear to everyone? Means you have to check place value. Now the next question, a very important question, this is, and question 4, 5, 6, 7 is same, so you will do yourself. Now 8th question, how many 7-digit number are there in all? So for this question there is a formula. What is formula? You have to write down largest 7-digit minus smallest 7-digit in bracket. After this you will add. It means if you have to find out how many total 6-digit number are there in all, so what you will write down? Largest 6-digit number and smallest 6-digit number plus 1. So let's start. You know that for largest 7-digit number you will write down 7 times 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For the smallest 7-digit number, what you will write down? 7, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is, you have to write down largest 7-digit number, to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Smallest 6 number, to put 6, 0 and 1, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and now 1. Now what you have to do? You have to subtract. So 9 minus 0, 9, 9 minus 0, 9, 9 minus 0, 9, 9 minus 0, 9, 9 minus 0, 9 and another 8. Now next is you will add 1, so plus 1. You have to add 1. 9 plus 1, 10, 0, carry, 10, 0, again carry, again carry, again carry, this is 9. So this is 9 plus 1, 10, फिर 9 plus 1, 10, 9 plus 1, 10, 9 plus 1, 10, 9 plus 1, 10 और 8 और 1, 9. तो this is your total 7-digit number are there in all. In this question 1 9 I left, so here 1 9 also, so here also 1 0. Clear to everyone? Now if you have to find out how many 8-digit number are there in all, so what you will write down? Largest 8-digit number minus smallest 8-digit number plus 1. So I think you are able to solve the question based on this. Now students, our next question is question number 15. Write all 3-digit number using 2, 3, 4, each digit only once. Okay, so how you will solve this question? You have to use the digit only once time. So first you will use 2, after this 3, after this 4. Clear? Remember, you have to use digit only once time. Now next what you can do? 2, 4, 3. Clear? Now again what you can do? 3, 2, 4. Again what you can write down? 3, 4, 2. Next you will start from 4, 4, 2, 3, and next 4, 3, 2. So there are total 6 numbers you can form using these number only once. Now next question is, write the smallest number of different digits formed by using the digits. So smallest number we have to find out and write the smallest number of different digits formed by using the digits. You have to use these digits and you will not repeat this digit again and again. So you have to find out smallest. So you know that 0 is the smallest, but if you will write down 0 in left hand side, there is no meaning. So first you will write down 1, after this 0, after this 3, after this 5, and next is 7. Clear? This is your smallest number. Smallest. Now if you have to find out the largest number in this question, so what you will do? First you will write down 7, next you will write down 5, after this you will write down 3, then 1, and now 0. Clear to everyone? Now you are able to solve the question based on this. Now exercise B, C, D are very easy and very same according to NCERT. So I think you are able to solve. Now come on exercise 1E. What is question? Estimate the products by rounding off to the nearest 10. Now you know that how you have to write the round off to the nearest 10. Now the next question is product by rounding off to the nearest 10. So for nearest 10, if you have to round off 38, so what it will become? 40. Why 40? Because you know that 38, ones place you will check, ones place is greater than 5, so you will increase 3 by 1. And here one place is 3, so will not increase, so this will become simply 60. So what you will write down? 24, 0, 0, because 6 4s are 24 and 2 0. Now our next question is estimate the product by rounding off the first number upward and second number downward. It means first number. What is first number? 183. Upward means you have to increase. It is not mentioned nearest 100, nearest 10 or nearest 1000. So according to yourself 183. This is near about to 200. So you write down 200. Next is 154. So second number should be downward. Downward means in decreasing order. So you can write down what you will write down on place of 154. You can write down 100. Clear? So 200 multiply by 100. This will become 2. Sorry. And how many 0? 4 0. 1, 2, 3, 4 0. Same question this is. 267 is given. So 267 upward. Everyone know this will become 300 and 146. This is downward, so this will become also 100. Now if you multiply 300 by 100, this will become 3 1 2 3 4 0. Clear to everyone? Now I think you are able to solve the question based on this. Now student, this is exercise 1F. In this question, find the estimated quotient. I explained about the concept of estimation. So you know that 87 is near about to 90. You will write down directly, divided by 28. Now 28 is near about to 30. Now you will divide 90 upon 30. This will become 3 3 9 yani 3. Clear to everyone? Okay. Now in this question, you know that 193. So you can write down 200. 24. You can write down 20. And this will become 200 upon 20. It means answer is 10. Clear? Now 725. So you can write down this one is 723. You know that you can write down 20. So 700 upon 20. So this will come 35. Now this question 729, you can write down here 700 divided by 30. Clear? So 700 upon 30. Now you know that 70 is not completely divided by 3. So if you are going to divide, this will come 3 2 is 6, 7 minus 6, 1 with 10, 3 3 is 9, 10 minus 1, 9 1. So this is nearly equal to 23. So you will write down on place of this 23. Now express in Roman numeral. Ab Roman numeral, yesterday I explained the concept of, matlab in last video. So 14, how you will write down? 10 plus 4. For 10, you know that what you will write down? X. And for 4, I, B. Clear? Now 43 you have to write down. So for 43, what you will write down? Now student, 43, how you can write down? You will write down 40 plus 3. Now this 40, how it will come? 50 minus 10 plus 3. So 50, how you will write down? 50 minus 10 you have to write down. So L means 50, 10 means X. Now this is 40, or 3 means 3 times 1. Clear? Now you have to write down 91. So 91 is very simple. How you will write down? 100 minus 9. Clear? So for 100, what you will write down? You will write down C or 9 I X. Clear to everyone? This is your 91. Now next is 64. So 64, how you will write down? 100 plus 50 plus 10 plus 4. Clear to everyone? Now for 100, you know that C, for 50 L, for 10 this is X, and for 4 this is I, B. Clear to everyone? Now 759 you have to write down. So what? How you will write down? 500 plus 100 plus 100, 5 6 7, plus 50 plus 9. Clear to everyone? 500, 600, 700, 750 and 759. So 500, you know that for 500 there is D. For 100 there is C. For 100 there is also C. For 50 there is what? L. For 9 there is Ix. Clear to everyone? So now I think you are able to solve the question based on this. Now student, our next exercise is 1G, and in this question number 3rd, you have to write down in Hindu Arabic. So you know that this is XX. It means this is equal to 10 plus 10 plus 7. So you know that this will become 27. Now you have to write down this one. So this one is D. D means what? 500. C means 100. Again C means 100. Next is what? L. L means 50. X means 10. VI means 6. So what you will write down? 500, फिर 1 6 7 760, यानी total this is 766. Now the next question is, give reason why given Roman numeral are meaningless. In last video I discussed about the some important rule of Roman numerals. Here what is written? B and C. So you know that for this what is the rule? You know that B is never subtracted. Clear to everyone? Because in rule I explain you. Now this is VV and 2 times I. So you know that you will say, sir, this is 10, but this is incorrect. You know that the correct form of 10 is this one. So this is incorrect. So you know that what is the reason of this? You know that V, L and D what? Are never repeated. So now here your RS Agrawal is also finished, NCERT is also finished. So it's your duty to complete chapter 1, and if there any doubt you can ask. So thank you students. Students, there is a mistake in this question. Here you have to find out 91. So 91, you know that first you will, this is incorrect. First you will subtract 10 from 100. After this you will add 1. Clear? So for this is also incorrect. Correct this, kindly correct this question. 100 minus 10, how you will find out? You know that for 100 there is a C, and you have to find out 90. So here you will subtract X. This is 100. Now this will become what? 90, and this is 191. So kindly correct this question. Now this is correct.